What's what's going on, everybody? How you doing? Welcome to your Leo reading for the month of April 2021. I know we're 9 days in, so technically it might count as the second half of April, though I hope that will suffice for now. I need to start doing these like 3 or 4 days in advance because I used to think that I could just do 12, like 12 astrological readings in like a day or two, and no, it's really tiring. So that's on me, guys. Please don't hate me. But if you have been waiting on your Aries reading, well, then here it is. So let's take a look into your energy. We're going to take a look after that into your love life. And then finally, we're going to be looking at your career and your money, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. So what is going on, Spirit, with Leo's energy for the month of April, rest of April 2021? So let's see. I'm going to get 3 cards. Let's see what we can pick up for you guys energetically, okay? So the first card that we have coming out here is the King of Swords, represented by a griffin. Griffins are very powerful mythological creatures, known for their strength. Okay, so combining their strength along with the King of Swords symbolism, which is all about some sort of confidence, mental confidence, right? The ability to know what is right and wrong and to act upon one's own convictions. Okay, so energetically, what that looks like for you this month is a lot more determination and confidence with what you believe in. Okay, so if you're like in a King of Swords energy, it means that you're in a place where you're not afraid to speak your truth. Okay, and unlike the Queen of Swords, which is more about kind of being cutting and having to speak truth, cold hard facts, even from a place of maybe coldness and stuff like that, the King of Swords is more about embodying that truth in every area of your life. Okay, so this may be a time where you're kind of just done with bullshit and you're entering into a time when you're feeling much more powerful because of what you believe in. So you guys are beginning to rely on your intellect and your strength of your mind to get you through situations, and you guys are certainly becoming this sort of champion of your own life with this King of Swords energy. Okay, so this is, if you've been in any negativity or any self-doubt, this is you kind of eradicating that and being in a place where you're going to embody this new version of yourself. Okay, so there's some wisdom and some truth that you guys are trying to sort of allow your outer reality to reflect that inner reality. Okay, so you guys are starting to really I guess for lack of a better word, uh, put your foot on the gas of your own intellect, okay? Really allowing yourself to drive home your importance, that your own convictions, your beliefs, okay? So that's an important energy to be in, okay? So it does set the tone for some powerful energy this month. Let's see what else we can get going for you guys energetically. All right. All right, so many cards came out. I'm just going to take that one there. No real particular reason other than that it was closer to me because I'm a lazy piece of shit. All right, guys, so we have these 6 of coins. So this energy next to the King of Swords is all about being able to receive that truth, receive information. Okay, so energetically for you guys, this is a time of giving back or receiving things. This is a time of allowing things to come in and allowing yourself to understand what it is that you really are fighting for, especially with this King of Swords, gripping that sword a little bit too sexually. I don't know, something's going on with that sword and that griffin there, but I do not judge. I've been to a strip club 6 times in my life, so who am I to judge anything? But we do have the 6 of coins coupling with that to indicate, these little insects giving back to the other insects. Truth be told, I don't know what's going on in this scenario here. I don't know why anybody would give insects anything. I really don't. I don't even know what insects are doing on this planet currently. I don't even know what their purpose is. But in this depiction, for whatever reason, this is about gift giving. So you are going to be in energy this month where you are going to be receiving some clarity, some insight, some strength, and allowing the, let's say, the universe, source, to really work through you and to allow you to be a conduit for that truth, for those moments of clarity, and for the wisdom that you're trying to take hold of. Okay, so you guys may have come from a place in the last couple of months where maybe you guys were sort of limited in your own mental beliefs, but it looks like your perspective is sort of becoming more expanded this month. Okay, and so there is going to be a time. This is a time of growing. Okay, this is a time of receiving. Let's see if we can get one more card here for your energy, Leo. And I guess the Griffin would fit with the Leo. I mean, it is sort of like half lion, I guess. It's like half bird, half lion, and I don't know, half bisexual. I'm not sure. All right, here we go. One more card for my Leos. We go to the 6, and then we go to the 7 of Cups. So this looks like Aladdin, but I don't know if that's racial profiling. But in either case, the 7 of Cups does indicate many different options to choose from, many magic lamps. Which one does he rub off? Well, maybe not rub off, that doesn't sound too good, but which one does he rub for a genie to come out? That still sounds like a euphemism. Anyway, which one does he choose? Which opportunity is the best for him? Well, the best option for you is going to be different than for somebody else, and not every opportunity is a good opportunity. So, again, been to a strip club 6 times in my life, right? Don't know how that was a good opportunity. In either case, guys, this guy is willing to sort of choose what it is that he wants, but that can lead to confusion because there's multiple choices, right? And that's kind of that human crux, is that we tend to think that having like 100 different options is somehow freedom, right? But it's not, it's variety, right? And that's why people, Netflix has about 1,000 things to watch and everybody thinks they don't have anything on there that's worthwhile, right? It's not because there isn't. It's because of the way that our brains are conditioned as human beings. So that's kind of a message for you guys, I believe, is to not allow yourself to be overwhelmed with choices, because that doesn't necessarily elicit any more freedom in your personal life. It just means that there's variety in it, and that can leave you feeling very confused. And that's an overwhelm that sort of keeps you in a place where you don't really want to make any decisions. But thankfully, you have that King of Swords energy. So there is going to be some opportunities, some options, some different places to put your focus this month. There's going to be many different areas of your life which need your attention. So it's up to you to really discern, especially with that King of Swords energy next to that 6 of Coins, to where to put your energy, discern where that should go. Okay, so just keep that in mind for your month. But it does look like there are going to be many options for you guys. This card has a smudge. See that? It's fucked up. All right, let's take a look at your love life. Let's see what's going on. Maybe some of this energy will actually trickle down into your love or your career, okay? So what's going on for Leo's love life this month, April 2021, spirits? All right, let's see. All right, there we go. Starting to get worried. Queen of Coins. So this could mean a couple of different things for you guys. Actually, before I even start, I'm going to pull another card because the Queen of Coins can go in a couple different directions for you guys. At least I'm already picking up, because this could already be you guys in an energy where you're feeling more independent. So for singles, this is you starting to own your life a little bit better. But let's get some clarifiers for that. What's going on with this love life? Yeah, we have the Chariot. So we do have you guys moving on in a new direction here. So for many of you, this applies to singles, okay? Strong single energy coming in for Leos here. So you guys are owning your power. Very vulnerable here with this woman. You can see her breast sort of just hanging out, right? Having a good time. Taming the beast here, taming the snake, and having this legitimate grounded offer. So the Queen of Pentacles essentially embodies a female archetype. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be a female, though many of you are, but it does embody a archetype of being in a place where you are able to give to yourself, where you're able to feel comfortable, where you're feeling independent. So this is sort of that self-made woman who is essentially taking care of herself and keeping to herself, right? Not like showing off, not like talking a bunch of shit, not trying to become better, not really comparing herself. It's not that type of energy. That's more or less the Queen of Wands. This energy is more about, sorry, I just burped. Okay, sorry. Excuse me. The Queen of Coins, Queen of Pentacles is more about groundedness. Okay, so this is for many of you Leos are feeling this energy of owning your independence. So this is self-worth coming back up in your love. Okay, so you guys are learning to love yourself, or you're already in that energy, focusing even on your finances, focusing on what you can control, even separate than your monetary. And if you are in a relationship, especially with this Chariot card, it means that your relationship is taking on a healthier direction. Okay, it's moving into a more positive place. All right, but for you singles, you guys are charging ahead, heading to places where you haven't previously gone before. So this energy, this Queen of Pentacles, is something new to you. So there's a new sort of glow up I don't know why I'm using that word. I'm not a 14-year-old girl, but there's a sort of glow up, I guess, to what you guys are able to accomplish in your love life, and that can look anywhere from how you treat yourself, how you view love, to the types of partners you attract into your life. But you guys are heading into a new direction here. So there is some new energy that is stabilizing into your life with that Queen of Pentacles, and that's allowing you guys to go in a new direction. So if you're in a relationship again, things are heading into a different direction. I hope a good one. Let's get a final card. And if you are single, it's still heading into a different direction as well. Something new for you guys. And yeah, look at that. We have the Empress. So that's absolutely embodiment of the feminine energy, the divine feminine. And the Empress here does represent a nurturing and a caring for one's own self and for their connection to Mother Earth, connection to nature, connection to spirit, connection to their feminine energy, connection to being able to receive. Okay, so for many of you guys, because we have this very feminine energy here with the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, this is essentially opening yourself up to being able to receive true love. So if you guys are in a partnership or relationship of any kind, this is definitely a good love life reading for you. This is a confirmation of the strength and love and nurturement of your relationship. So getting into a place where this relationship is more expanding and growing and happier, being able to sort of be at peace with everything. You can see she's sort of doing a little prayer, and she's in this beautiful garden. Okay, so this is absolutely the embodiment of self-care and self-love, and this is going to look like your relationship is coming into a much more grounded, stable, loving place. So that's good news for couples. For singles, you are learning to love yourself this month. Not necessarily a place of meeting anybody, though certainly you could be meeting Empress-like figures or people that do appreciate you, but that's for a small minority. For most of you, this is going to be either people in relationships with your relationship getting much stronger and much more nurturing, or singles learning how to love yourself, care for yourself, and just your whole perspective on love. Essentially, heading into this new energy, this new direction of self-care. So learning how to put yourself first rather than giving it to another person. So that's a beautiful energy. I know sometimes we have this sort of idea about like, oh, I want to know who's coming in, that sort of thing, but this energy of self-love, self-care is essentially the most primary force that anybody should have going on in any area of their life. And the fact that that's coming into your love life this month, Leo, is very, very positive, because it does mean that eventually you're going to be able to attract the right person. But first, you're focusing on the right person for you, and that is, of course, you. All right. So that is actually really beautiful energy. I do like to see that for you guys. But let's move on to the career and the money, and we'll see how that's going for you guys. All right. So what is going on with career and money, Spirit, Leo, April 2021? All right, first card off the bat, we have the Three of Wands. So you guys are waiting on something. You can see this sort of endless step ladder. This girl here is running towards. I don't know what. I think this is a Russian folklore or something like that. But she's climbing this ladder, so it essentially represents the ladder of success to some degree, at least in this case with the career. So it isn't that the ladder will never end, it's that there's a very closeness to being completed with something. So that if you have the courage to keep going, if you have the courage to keep waiting, essentially because you're waiting to get to the top, you are going to be rewarded, okay? So this is sort of like, hey, things are going to get better soon. You're actually heading in the right direction. It's good confirmation if you've been wondering. So, if you're waiting on a job, waiting on a position, waiting on a proposal, et cetera, whatever situation applies to you, this is looking at a very good confirmation, because it does imply that you just have to keep going and that you're actually closer than you think, okay, and that the rewards are going to be worth it if you keep going, okay, because this is based on a folklore where she's essentially, she has to go rescue her brother from, I think, this castle or something like that, or somebody. She has to rescue somebody, and she does, but she has to climb this sort of thing to get there first, okay, it's like a trial, and so that's all that you're going through. Yes, it does feel like you're waiting a little bit, waiting for your ships to come in, so to speak. But essentially, that is going to pay off. So let's keep going with some finances here. See what we can get going on. Yeah, we have the Temperance card, right? So it's good to see that you guys have the Empress and the Chariot in your love life, and now we have the Temperance in your career, because it does mean finding some sort of harmony and balance. You can see the Foot wading in the emotional waters. Of course, that's your emotions and your spiritual connection. And then on this sort of pontoon, I suppose, I don't know what the hell that is, which is, of course, to represent the physical, right? So you are finding balance. So to have this in your career means that there's any agitation, anxiety, and anger, especially if you've been waiting for things to come in with that 3 of Wands, that's going to be eradicated in the form of patience, self-love, acceptance, and a deeper connection to yourself. Okay, so specifically in your career, this is things being balanced out a lot more. So if you guys are waiting for situations to resolve themselves, it looks like it is going to resolve itself this month, especially with the Temperance card. So some big balance coming in for you guys in career. Certainly, this would look like, for many of you, finding peace and harmony within your career life. So if you've been waiting on a job, there is going to be some sort of some balance coming in for that, something to give you guys, even if you don't get a job this month, the Temperance card would indicate that you're either coming to terms with that, and that's going to be okay, or that something that you maybe didn't expect is coming in to give you guys some peace, even if you're waiting on that. But it looks like for many of you, Leo, your job is and your career and your money is finding some type of balance this month. So something positive coming in for you guys. Let's get one last card, Leo. And we have the Ace of Wands. So there is an absolute new beginning for you guys, something that is going to fill you up with passion and fire, and that will allow you to essentially be the artist of your own life and to paint the pictures that you want. It's your canvas, all that other cliche shit. You guys are in charge. So new opportunities, new passions coming in for you guys in your career and money. I think many of you are going to be discovering new hobbies this month, especially because your love life was more about self-love and care and nurturing. Having this Ace of Wands down here kind of tells me that you guys are going to be in a really good place to start creating your own future in your career and your money. And especially next to that Temperance card, it does look like you guys are going to be finding out something about your work and your money that is going to fill you with passion. So again, I get a lot of strong vibes for new hobbies, new adventures, new venues that you guys are starting or becoming a part of. Okay, and you've been waiting on this, and it's finally coming to fruition this month. All right, Leo. So again, guys, getting the confidence. Your energy is, there's going to be some opportunities. You're going to have to put your focus into things this month, but you're receiving a lot of truth and power and strength, and and in your love life, a lot of self-care and nurturing. And again, career, looking at some balance and some new opportunities to start something passionate and creative. Okay, Leo. So glad to see that, especially the Ace of Wands there represent that fire energy. Let's talk to you guys next month when I do your May reading. All right, guys, have an enjoyable weekend, but not too fun. All right, guys, bye.